Hey, listen, you know what? It's better late than never. And I gotta say, boys, it's been a brutal week, which I will explain here in just a few seconds. But just want to obviously let the stream populate a little bit. It is 11 o'clock in the morning here. I feel like my voice has not yet woken up. And it is winter season. And if you're gonna, ask me, Stevie-O, you seem a little less energetic today. Like I said, I'm gonna explain, boys. I'm gonna explain. We had we had something pretty crazy happen. It's not even something I'd usually talk about, but I just feel like I should. I feel like it's a good idea too, just for awareness for other people out there too. But the first thing that I promised I'd do in my video upload today, because we did of course cover the treasure hunt, is also cover the photo challenge. Now this one's pretty simple, pretty straightforward, but I figured, real quick we'd talk about it. But before we even do that, actually, there's one other thing we got to address real quick, boys. There were some people in chat, I won't name any names, some knuckleheads out there that voted right. Did we finally get a win here this week? Woohoo! Yabba dabba doo! Can you believe it, boys? We got one. We actually got one right. The BMW M5 CS and the Vauxhall Carlton took the dub. I mean, boys, you know what? Sometimes things will go in our favor, but let's do this photo challenge real quick. First thing we got to do, we got to get into any Datsun. Did you know that there's only one in the game? There's actually only one. So if you go to your car collection, right, and you go to Datsun, there she is, the little old 510, boys. So we're just going to get into ours. And then we're going to go to the stadium party, which, I didn't even visit until last week, I think. I didn't even go there in summer because I just didn't really care. But we have to go there this week. By the way, it's also going to take care of your daily challenge. So we're going to scoot on over there. We're going to show you the location on the map real quick because, I'm sure there's someone out there that still doesn't know. But El Estadio Horizon, boys. That's where we're going. Right here, let's get rid of all the stuff on the map and all we got to do is take a little visit over here with our Datsun. They did have a pretty clever photo challenge name here, I must say. But we'll pop in here. We'll take the photo. It is pretty cool in here, by the way, too. If you have not, has anyone not visited this yet, like prior to this week? Not even like thought about it, or maybe you're like, it's a realm, who cares, that type of stuff. But let's get our picture. Take a photo. Datsun, take a photo at the beach party. There it is, boys. There's your photo challenge. Like I said, I just don't feel like certain things need a video, but that is your photo challenge. And of course, also the daily will be complete just to visit the stadium summer party. Now, like we also just mentioned, of course, in the backstage is the beautiful BMW M5 CS, also the Vauxhall Lotus Carlton. So if you've been looking for those, which I know a lot of people have, there you go. They're sitting back there and they are ready. But good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. Good evening. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do apologize for the, few minutes of earliness here today. But hello, Godspeed. What's up, Van D? And a heck with yous that voted for the right. I mean, I love the 03 Cobra, by the way. It's a shame that that one could not also go to the backstage. But, it is what it is, boys. We all can't win, unfortunately. But real quick, I'm at 94 backstage passes, as you guys saw, but there's something I want to point out, and it's something that I've showed before in the past. Hello, Andy, welcome to the stream. I'm only at 39 points in Autumn, right? Like, oh no, he missed his backstage pass. No, boys. You remember I told you how the daily challenges, they don't end until the timers end on them. They are true 7 days right there. So, winter season, we still can complete these. So at some point, we're going to be doing a street race event. I'm hoping that will be the one that completes, but if not, I can do any of these that are still active and we'll get that 40th point. Now, the thing is, though, why did I not get to 40 points, boys? And, quite the story for you this week. But before we get into that, let's get the poll going. What do we got, boys? The Z06 against the SF90 Stradale. I'm not even going to talk too much about this. We're just going to make a poll because this is another good vote. All exclusives. And the biggest thing I'd like to point out is the SF90 Stradale was actually in the first ever playlist that PS5 had access to. Thing is, though, of course, a lot of people missed that week. It was summer season because, people didn't know what was going on yet. So a lot of people are still going to want that car and need that car. But the Z06, boys, it's a beautiful car. We're talking about the Z06. I'm really interested to see what people go with this week. Will it be the Rari or will it be the Z06? And you know what? I'll just put I'll just put those top two because those are the ones that people will really care about. Of course, the other two are cars that people might be needing to, but just to make this a quicker vote here this week. There it is, boys, the backstage. Let's see where you guys go this week. Again, you can't go wrong. They're all exclusives. They're all pretty good there, and we'll just see what chat is thinking out there. Let's see what chat is thinking, and if you're just tuning in, here was the results from last week. I think people are happy, man. I do. You know, I was thinking too about like the percentages we've been talking about. I think they maybe took it out so people don't just vote because they like see the percentage, because in Horizon 4 you could see it. Like if we voted for something right now, you would see it immediately. What they should do is show it at the end when the vote's over. Same with the festival playlist vote, which, by the way, you know, it is the last week to vote for the new festival playlist vote. So you got the rest of winter. In spring next week we're going to find out. Interestingly too, I'm going to be going on vacation next week. Next Thursday, when this season starts, is when the Eagles start the NFL season, which is very exciting. And of course you guys know already that we got that Go Birds emotes out there in chat. Another thing too, guys, please don't forget to smash that like button to support the stream. I know it's easy to forget. You guys just enjoy watching it so much that you forget. But we do got to make sure that everybody votes. Next week, we've got the Dodge Super B, but we'll also see what wins between German Automotive and Donut Media. I honestly don't know. I'm really not sure what's going to end up winning. I think it's going to be pretty close. I do think it's going to be pretty close, so we'll just have to wait and see. But we're going to get into the playlist here. Obviously, we just talked about the backstage, the playlist vote. I already covered the treasure hunt and the photo challenge on the channel here in the beginning of this stream, and of course in the video upload today. But before we dive in, boys, I just gotta talk about something real quick. So this is pretty crazy that I even have to tell you guys this, but I do feel like I should. Now, I was planning to do some other streams earlier this week, like maybe Monday, Tuesday, whatever. I was going to do some hide and seek. I was going to do something for the Nissan GTR. Of course, I'm sure people have heard the R35 has officially stopped being produced, but on Monday, I had one of the scariest things happen ever, actually. I was hospitalized. I wasn't sure what was going on, guys. I had like extremely severe pain in my right side. It was something like I have never felt before, ever. Like it was so bad that it got to the point that I had to call 911. Like it was just that bad. So I got an ambulance. I went to the hospital, and I thought it could be either appendix, you know, appendicitis, or kidney something. I wasn't really sure. Turns out, I'll try and keep the story somewhat short, it was a kidney stone. But boys, it was like 6 hours of agonizing pain. I don't know if people know about this, but the nurse literally told me, that it is comparable to giving birth. Just imagine that, dealing with that for 5 or 6 hours, boys. So they put me on like crazy painkillers, all kinds of stuff. Thankfully, I did just pass the stone yesterday, but my God, boys, like this was insane. Like something I never would have expected. I didn't realize too I had some family history. My mother had a couple of these over, I think, the last 5 to 8 years, which I didn't even know about, to be honest with you. But boys, it was brutal. You're lucky. I'm lucky that I'm here today. I'm happy that I am. I had to push myself to be here a little bit. I'm still obviously recovering. Definitely not my full self. You can probably tell that in my voice. I'm just exhausted, drained, still have soreness and stuff, but it just I don't wish it upon anybody, boys. I don't wish it upon anybody, but I did just want to address it quick. Mr. President was hospitalized. Was not a fun experience at all, and I hope it never happens again, but it could, boys. It could. But yeah, I think that's all I'm going to say about it, but just wanted to let everybody know, if I'm not going to be, you know, as active on the channel for the next week or two, it'll be a mixture of that, but then also next week I'm going to be going on vacation. So, you know, hopefully I'll feel good enough and completely recover by then, and that will happen because it's my only vacation of this year. It's right after next Thursday, though, so I hopefully will be here next Thursday to stream spring, see what happens with the new playlist vote, all that good stuff. But been a rough week, boys. Been a rough week, and, you know, we're If anyone has had the same experience as me, let me know in chat, because I never really talked with anybody about it before, but it was insane. I don't think people could understand what the pain was like, truly, unless you have given birth. Is anyone out there watching given birth? Because that's the only thing that people have compared it to, and it was just nuts, boys. It was absolutely nuts. Even the strongest painkillers did not get rid of what I was feeling, especially Monday into Tuesday. Again, yesterday we did make a lot of progress. Today we made some more progress, but your boys been struggle busting this week. It's been a rough one. So thank you guys, though, for all the support. Thank you for being here, of course, and you know, I'm just happy that I could be here this morning, because I wasn't sure, boys. It was a literal last second, like late last night, early morning decision to even stream today to make content, but it's been a wild one, boys. It's been a wild one. Again, I hope it doesn't happen to anybody else, but just pray for me, I guess, is the end of the day thing. Just pray for me, you know, make sure you keep me in your prayers, that it doesn't happen again, that it doesn't relapse or something, and that, you know, I don't have to deal with that again, because it was brutal, boys. It was brutal. But all right, the story rant thing over. Just wanted to mention it quick. Just I felt like I should. And all right, let's get into it, shall we, boys? Let's get into it. You never know, Tomasz. You never know. Somebody out there could have given birth. You never know. But all right, I know I got the early gang here. So we got Rich. We got Sarandi. And by the way, there's only going to be one convoy today because of what we just talked about. I don't have the energy to probably even get through this, but we're going to try, boys. We're going to do the best that we can. So let's see, is the Punisher on? I don't see the Punisher. I saw a message from Cams. If anybody else wants in, I got one more spot, I think. And we're going to pretty much run through like everything in the playlist. So we did the treasure hunt. We did the photo challenge. Now we're going to do all the racing. And like I said, we're going to get to the 40th point for last season. Whoa, damn, Dotson. I got to turn my volume down a little bit, boys. It's getting a little loud in here. Cams, I'm proud of you. You actually joined almost immediately. Almost immediately. Where's my other boys? Hurry. Hurry. Let's see what people are voting for out there, too. 63% so far for the Z06. So Tomas is here. Cams is here. Sarandy's here. Rich is here. If I don't see the Punisher here very soon, of course, if there is any other members that want to join, too, this is your last chance to snag a spot. Again, this is the only convoy that there's going to be this week. We got one mo, boys. Anybody else who wants that final spot? Any channel members out there? Give you a last chance to snipe the final spot. Otherwise, of course, you guys saw I have messages from other viewers in chat, so we'll definitely get you guys in here. We did decide to rock the shirt again, and, you know, even though I don't feel good, at least I figured I could look good. You know, the shirt helps me look a little bit decent out there. But hey, that's a good thing. Well, I was kind of forced to all this week, right? But right now, though, boys, over 60%. Looking for that Horizon backstage pass to be the Z06. And also the BMW i4. So I got to say, boys, you can't really go wrong this week. You can't go wrong, right? I mean, these are both good. So we're going to pop out of there. Let's check. What do we got? Bing! Snipe that final spot. There we go. All right. So, of course, we're going to begin with the trial, but we're going to, let's see, what else are we going to do too? We'll just do the breakdown. We'll probably do the weekly. Not too bad out there. We did the daily already. Trial's an interesting one. B-Class Rare Classics. We also have Playground Games this week, boys. The Survivin' in the 90s, which it's like, wait a minute, back to the 90s lost, but now we have Survivin' in the 90s? Don't make any sense. But then we got 2 seasonal championships. We'll probably run both of those. And then if you did not make it into this initial convoy here, we'll probably do the Horizon Open at the end, which means I can invite 6 more people in here. So that'll be good. But thank you so much, Mr. Eco. Hope you have a good day out there. And by the way, just saying, but 4 more smashes on that like button, we'll be at the 69 spot. And another thing, too, just a reminder, if you guys want to see no advertisements, if you want to cut them off, there is a super chat goal out there right now. But let's see, did we hit the timer good? 1 minute, not too bad. So like I said, though, we'll run through all those events that we just mentioned, hopefully with this convoy. If anybody has to drop, of course, we'll take some viewers from my messages. But yes, the M5CS did maybe take the dub, did it? Well, let's see. The 03 Cobra or the M5 CS. What do we got, boys? If you're new to the stream. Don't worry, we got it, boys. We finally got it done. We had to eventually, right? We had to get a victory in the backstage at some point. It just, at some point after so many losses, something's got to change, you know? There's that old saying, you know, a dead clock is wrong or right twice a day, right? So we finally got it. Now, keep in mind, too, again, if you're just tuning in, even though I only got 39 points because of said issues that I dealt with this week, we're still going to get our final daily done here because we got, what, 5 of them? See, 5 days remaining on one of these, so we got plenty of time, boys, plenty of time to get our final points in our other backstage pass, which is important, though, because it will be what is that, 95th, technically? Yep, 95th backstage pass. I think I'll be the first person to touch 100. I'm sure there's other people out there that will do it, too, but I've not spent a single one, and I've literally earned every single one that there is to earn. So we're gonna keep it on. We're gonna keep on doing that, boys. We're gonna keep on doing that. But all right, trial rarity on the roads. It's gonna be interesting to see what the cars are that people bring for this. There's the SVT. So I got my 2000 GT. We got the Carrera and we got the Miura. I think I'll go Miura, boys. I do like that old school Lambo. I think the Forza team actually just posted this car as like a little setup or something for it too, so kind of made me think about it the other day. But don't worry, boys, I'm drinking plenty of water. I always do. That's the crazy thing. I always do. And you know, funny enough too, just to take the story a little bit further, when the severe pain in my side started, I was actually at the gym. I was literally at the gym, just finished a workout. I was actually talking to an Eagles fan and 2 Cowboys fans that were at my gym. And when I was talking to them, it was like right after I got off the machine, I just started not feeling quite right. So I walked upstairs, tried to walk it off, thought it was maybe from, you know, the workout or something, but it was definitely not. It was, like I mentioned, the kidney stone starting to, I guess, move or whatever. And I was in agonizing pain. I actually went to the bathroom, was just like sitting in the bathroom for 10 or 15 minutes trying to figure out, like, was this going to pass or was it not? Eventually got to a point where I felt okay enough to drive home, and then it just got worse. I forgot to mention too, boys, I have never thrown up, at least since I was a kid. Like, I cannot remember. I threw up twice before the ambulance came to pick me up. Like, it was crazy. That was when I knew something was truly wrong, because I don't throw up, boys. Like, that's just not something I do. But, yeah, that was an agonizing 6 hours of life, boys, I gotta say. It could have been worse, though, too, man. It could have been surgery. It could have been an appendix. It could have been a lot of different things. I'm just, you know, blessed that it was not worse than it was, even though it was terrible. But it can always be worse, boys. It can always be worse. But we got our Miura. And, by the way, road sprint. Look at this, Riviera. This is a very high-speed sprint, so definitely bring a sprint vehicle to the trial this week. Hurry, Andy, hurry. We got quite the squad here this morning. We got Bing, Rich, Tomas, Andy, and Cams. It's actually a very unique convoy compared to usual. Oh, no, 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 no. Whew. Almost had that plus 10, boys. You know, I'm not trying to get those plus 10s. We ain't trying to do all that. Yeah, I called my pops, too, right after I called 911, and when he was with me, he was like, it's crazy, because I've never seen you like that before. Because I do have a very high, like, pain tolerance, usually. But that was just a different level, you know what I mean? I mean, I couldn't believe the nurse actually compared kidney stone pain to giving birth, like to childbirth. I was like, really? Like, I mean, I knew it was in brutalizing pain, but I would have never imagined that's close to what, you know, giving childbirth is like, which I don't know if I was that bad. Like, I'm sure it could have been worse. But, dude, I was shaking. Like, I was shaking so bad because of how bad the pain was. It was insane. And I am not someone, by the way, I've never been in a hospital before. First time been hospitalized too, like my entire life, obviously since I was born, I guess. But, you know, we can still drive apparently, boys. I haven't touched this game since, I guess, probably over the weekend, maybe Sunday. I did do some more trial runs for the 90s trial, but, you know, that did get kind of boring, like I was saying, because obviously, like, there was no traffic and I don't know. kind of gets repetitive when there's no traffic. Oh, believe me, that's like one of my biggest fears. Any type of surgery. I'm not gonna lie though, the pain was so bad that if I would have, had to do it, I would have been okay doing it. Like, I would have been able to mentally get past it, because that's how bad I was feeling, boys. Like, I literally can't compare anything else that I've ever experienced to what that was like, because it just was so crazy. Like, again, like they gave me heavy drugs, boys, and I was still like shaking and in pain. Like, it was insane. When they gave me the second dose, though, that really knocked out the shaking aspect. It's it's going to be an interesting backstage vote. Some people are talking about the SF90 in the chat right now. 61% have voted for the Z06. The only reason it's tough with the SF90 because, again, it was in the playlist like somewhat recently, like 5 or 6 series ago, well, I guess that was May technically when PlayStation 5 got the game. But yeah, tell me how the guy that was just in the hospital and then the guy that has one working arm got first and second. GG's cams. But yeah, no, I don't know, boys. Like, it's just gonna be weird to see what people vote for, because SF90 hasn't come back. It's a Ferrari, the shiny red Ferrari, versus a Z06, which is one of the most popular cars, the C8 Corvette. And damn, so it can be worse. You had 2 stones and were in the hospital for 3 days. I was thankful to only be there I was in the hospital for like 6 hours, I think. And I could have been there longer, but, I didn't want to be there. Obviously, nobody wants to be there. But once it got to the point where I thought that I, could at least go home, I did. And I did. But I didn't eat the entire day, by the way. I went to Five Guys afterwards. My father stayed with me the whole time at the hospital, pretty much, which was very nice, and he did take me to Five Guys afterwards, which I needed to eat something, so I didn't have any food in my stomach. I was also probably dehydrated too, because I threw up. They wouldn't let me drink water because they were doing all types of, blood tests, and oh god, now we went to a circuit like this. That's no bueno. Yo, whoever just hit me, thanks for the boost. Actually pushed me in the right direction. So we went from a road sprint that requires high speed, though, to a circuit here that is very grip necessary, so kind of an interesting trial. Pick your poison, what do you want to do good on, the first race or the second race, I guess. Hurry, boys, hurry. We gotta smash some drivatars. But yeah, so I kept asking for water and they kept saying no. The doctor finally gave me some like ice cubes to suck on. I was like, okay, I guess that'll be better than nothing. But it didn't help because I literally was dehydrated too. So it took longer for me to give them a, piss sample, I guess we'll just say. Because they requested that too. So, by the way too, I did a CAT scan. I don't think I mentioned that. Like, they did a ton of stuff. Blood work, CAT scan, piss test, all that stuff. Everything was fine. No infections, nothing else. Appendix was fine. Everything checked out good and looks good. It was actually crazy seeing like the CT scan or the CAT scan too. Never done anything like that in my life, but that was really cool for them to show like the imaging of all that. And thankfully though, there was nothing else that I, no other issues were found. Because in my head too, I'm not gonna lie, when it was happening, I was like, I really hope that this is not happening to like reveal something even worse that's going on with me, like, because I feel like that happens sometimes. But thankfully I was good. And I mean, if you guys have been watching me for a while too, you know that I'm a pretty healthy individual, have a good diet. I always drink a ton of water. You guys always see me with water on stream, and I exercise, all that stuff. But it just goes to show you that it doesn't matter, does it? It just does not matter. And yeah, they did give me medications. One was to help pass the stone, one was for pain. Thankfully I didn't have to take them too much. I only took the thing that helps me pass the stone twice, I think. 2 nights? 2 or 3 nights. I think it was 2 nights, Monday, Tuesday. Then Wednesday morning I woke up and it like immediately plooped right out. And they did give me a thing to like catch it too, so I have it, and I'm probably gonna take it back to the doctor so they can analyze it to see what they think actually like caused the formation, This is such a weird conversation to be having today playing Forza, but hopefully you guys can take something positive away from it, like learn, you know, about it or look into it. Because family history matters too. Like, I had no idea that my mother had 2 of them. Because I told the doctors, no, I didn't think there was any family history, but there was. So, I appreciate it. Yeah, it was... Thankfully, I didn't have to eat any of the hospital food. The doctor actually gave me, what did he give me? Cinnamon graham crackers and pretzels. It's because he knew that I didn't eat anything all day. And that'd be correct, Amahai. Just turned that in July. What's up, CP? I guess that was my welcoming to being older, huh? I really couldn't believe it when it was happening, boys. It was brutal. Tried to keep a positive mood about it, but man, just thinking back on it, it's just like, I don't even know how to, I can't, what I said, like, there's no other way to explain it other than just the nurse, the female nurse, comparing it to giving childbirth. That's all I can compare it to. What's up, Chris? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I haven't had cinnamon graham crackers in a long time, actually, so. But there's your trial, boys. There's our 18 points. We're going to keep moving right on along. We're going to go to, I guess we'll do the Playground Games next. Yeah, we'll do the Playground Games next. Make sure everybody's connected. We're good. And boom. Let's get it going. What do we got? Minute 27. So, quick reminders. Don't forget, this is your final week this week to vote for the next festival playlist. It's actually, I haven't talked much for the last few days, so I'm like tired. By the way, too, I have like soreness around my kidneys because, you know, the pain was just so severe and everything. And then also my bladder's been a little bit weird, obviously. My back, of course, everything's just a little messed up. And, you know, I don't drink soda at all. That's the crazy thing. Because obviously that can be, but you know, everybody's different, man. Like, some people could have the crappiest diet, which some of my friends do, and they made the joke right away, like, see, Steve's like one of the healthiest dudes, and it just goes to show you anybody can, you know, have the issue. But thankfully, it wasn't as worse or as bad as it could have been, right? But GR86 this week too, we didn't even mention that. By the way, I didn't even go on the backstage. 95 officially with the purchase of the backstage pass. Don't forget that. Still gonna get my one from this one too, so that'll be 96, and then we'll be at 97 based on the other one. And yeah, see, I don't eat white bread. I actually don't drink milk anymore. I used to when I was younger. They said that those things can build up though over months or years, right? The kidney stones. So I have no idea, and until I take it in for an analysis, I probably, you know, won't truly know. But there's that 95th backstage pass, and yes, guys, the M5CS did take the dub, along with the Lotus Carlton. 61% still voting this week for the Z06, which is in the new backstage vote, but there are a lot of people that also want that shiny red Ferrari, the SF90 Stradale, so it'll be very interesting to see what happens out here. And yep, it's winter. It is winter season, boys. Time for some playground games. But yeah, so the only things that I can think of that could have caused it, though, I'd say sodium. And yeah, Rooster, it ain't good. I mean, 2 stones is way worse than 1, though, so I feel double as bad for when you had to deal with that. But I think sodium could be a thing. I realized that a rice that I use actually had like 1,000 milligrams of sodium, which is a lot. I also started adding some Himalayan pink salt to some stuff that I've been cooking, which I used to not do as much. Now, again, I don't know if it's been building up over a couple years. I don't know if it's just from the recent months, but those are recent things that it could have been from, you know, just basically sodium, which is definitely something. Otherwise, though, it could be like the proteins that I've been taking, which were plant-based, though. I do sometimes take like it's like a peanut butter whey protein, or it's like a chocolate thing, and then there's some creatine in it too, which creatine's another thing that I used to not take, so that could be it. But I did a lot of research on the creatine. It seems like it's healthy too, so I don't know. Again, we're not going to know for sure. It could be any of these things. It could be a mixture of these things. It could just be the fact that, again, my mother had them twice. So just, you know, family history can cause things like that. And again, it doesn't really matter how healthy you are as an individual or what you do to take care of yourself and all that. But I'm just talking about this mainly because I hope it never happens to anyone else. So anything you can do to prevent it for yourself, look into it, because I promise you, you do not want to deal with it. And again, I have a very high pain tolerance, and Man, I'll tell you what, boys. It was something I hope I never have to experience again. But playground, I'm trying to think. It'd probably be between this Racing Puma and then this Gymkhana. We'll go with this for Ken Block, boys. We'll do that. What's up, Kevin? Hello, Forza Horizon update. Welcome to the stream, guys. By the way, thank you for 80 smashes on that like button. Let's see if we can get up to the 100. And by the way, you guys have failed the super chat objective, so you know what that means. That's right. You got hit with it, boys. Hit with it. We'll give you another chance, though. Put another super chat goal out there. Let's see if we can go body some ramdums out here, though. What's up, Andy? Welcome to the stream. And oh, okay. Tell me how on the first couple hours of season changeover they're gonna put me and Rich up against our own people. It split us up, boys. 4 of our stream viewers against 2 ramdums and then me and Rich. Oh boy. Something tells. Oh my god, the 2 randoms already got hit. You've got to be kidding me. Somebody on my team left already. They rage quit. Rich, we're down to just a couple of us. Yo, you gotta be kidding me, boys. You've actually gotta be kidding me. Insane. I was hoping for a nice, quick, clean round of this, too. Now I gotta deal with my own peoples. Oh, no, 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 no. Those stones, those stones. Oh, God. No, 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 no. Jesus. Oh, my God. This is gonna be scary, boys. Oh boy, I don't like this at all. Oh hell no. Wait a second. Oh heck no. I don't like this at all, boys. I really don't. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Where is he? Where is he? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. No, no, no! Damn, he was right there. I didn't know. I couldn't even hear him. Nice job, though, Cams. I don't know how I couldn't hear anybody there. It'd be nice if, like, our teammates actually tried that, right? 2 of them got tagged blink of an eye, and then 1 guy rage quit. So we're pretty much gonna take the L here. But it's fine. It's fine, right? It's fine. Unbelievable. So much for the 6v6. I don't understand how this happens, though. Like, on a first, you know, playground game, like, right at season changeover, and this is how this goes. Damn. Bing with those quick reaction skills right there, my goodness. It's pretty much a lost cause. We're down a man. The teammate didn't seem like he's even trying. Hey Bing! Got you back, buddy! Look, see, nobody got tagged it otherwise. Inconceivable. Think I can get him, think I can get him. Oh, damn it, I should have just committed. I had him dead the rights, I timed it perfectly, but I hesitated. Dang, damn it, man. Uh-oh. Ooh, got you, Andy. Come on, team, do something. Come on, team, do something. Dang it. I tried, boys. I did all I could. I got 2 of them. Oh, he was about to get tagged, too. Just not enough time, boys. Just not enough time. I think we still got to do best of 3, though, right? We have another chance at this, boys. We have another chance, I tell you. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens in round 2. Oh no, I'm about to get that white screen of injustice. Tell me it ain't so, boys. Tell me it ain't so. Yeah, I should have, but you know it's hard because you don't want to like overshoot him or then you completely blew it. But I was hoping I'd catch his tail. It was close. If I would have gotten him, it would have been pretty interesting actually. So it would have had more time, but it is what it is. Round 2. Same thing probably is gonna happen here. Same thing, boys. Up there it is. There's the white screen of injustice. I told you guys, I'm good at predicting that. Alright. We're back. Oh. Should probably start trying. Damn, Big, what? Big, tell me I saw what just happened. Dang, damn it. I would have never. Oh, yeah. Oh, Cam's is being nice and trying to help me win. That ain't right, man. That just ain't right, I tell you. Bang! Bang goes the bing. Alright. Cam's is like, let's at least make it 3v3, right? Oh, hell no. Hell no. Oh, Rich. Damn, son. Damn it, Cams. You and your one arm. No, Big, stop getting caught in the crates, Big, dang, damn it. Yo, our other teammate left. It's just me and Rich. Unbelievable. Why? It's literally just the 6 of us in a Playground Games, except it's not fair numbers here at all. This is crazy, boys. It's crazy, I tell you. Ah, dang, damn it. Hey, the heck with you, Sir Andy. The heck with you. Got him. Come on, boys. One more. We got one more. It's the toughest one, though. The one-handed bandit. No, don't you dare tag him, Cams. Don't you dare. You just survived, bro. Bing, don't you dare. You stay away from him. Come on, come on. Oh, my God. I almost had him, boys. So close. We almost had him. Rich, come on, man. Finish the job. Oh, he's still up there. Rich, chase him down. Rich, chase him down. Come on, get up there. Rich, what are you doing, dang damn it? You have one job. Uh-oh, where's he going? Oh, you son of a biscuit. Oh, that might cost him. He lost a little control, boys. No, oh my gosh, he actually, no. Dang damn it. I had him, boys. You got helped there, Cams. You got helped. No. Oh, Sir Andy, you son of a biscuit. Why can't you be nice to the president? I'm gonna remember this. I'm gonna remember that, Sir Andy. We're gonna keep calling you sir, too. Actually, I might have to start calling you madam. You gotta be kidding me, boys. Oh my God, I just missed him again. You've got to be kidding me. Boys, we are so close right now. Can't say that I'm not giving maximum effort here. Even though it's probably only 80%, right? Oh, I hit the tree because I'm not looking. Dang damn it, boys. Dang damn it. I'm putting all my energy into this. I'm not going to be able to do anything after this. Rich, come on, damn it. Damn these lumberjacks. Damn these lumberjacks. Don't you dare tag. Come on. Come on, something go right for me. Something go right. Oh my God, I thought for sure I had a chance. Oh. What? What? How are you gonna tell me that I didn't get it? Oh my God, boys, you gotta be kidding me. Bro, I thought I had him for sure, man. Oh my God. F. I gave it all I had, boys. Alright, it's not fair. It's 2v4. I still can't believe it's just us in here. Like, out of all the people in the world that are playing this game, and to put nobody in here with us except for 2 people who rage quit. Just imagine that, boys. Just imagine that. Alright, Rich. Let's see what we can do here. Nope. I'm not going down without a fight, boys. You already know that. I ain't going down without no fight. Oh boy. It's gonna be interesting, isn't it, boys? Shh. Shh. Oh, what am I getting stuck? Oh, whatever. At least it's over. I hit the damn trunk, I guess, that popped out. I thought I was gonna be able to slip through those trees and then, you know, zoom out of there, but they weren't having it, boys. They weren't having it at all. At least our misery's ended quicker, huh, Rich? If only we could have had a 6-man team of us. We might have actually made the entire enemy team rage quit based on how the 2 randoms were for us. I mean, why do you even join if you're just gonna rage quit like that? I just don't get it. I just don't get it, boys. They didn't even try. One guy rage quit right away. The other one rage quit before the second round even started. Inconceivable, boys. Inconceivable. But hey, that's over. All you got to do is complete it. See, that's the thing. Like, we lost, but we still got our completion. There's our GR86. And that means we got to move on, boys, to probably what will be my favorite event of this week, A-Class Modern Sports Cars. Oh, boy. You guys are lucky that you had a 4v2 there, dang David. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Alright. Let's get back to actual racing, shall we? The good stuff. The good stuff. This is your A-Class Modern Sports Cars Street Racing Championship. By the way, there will be traffic, so this will be a little bit more exciting than the trial was last week. The only thing is we gotta decide what car we're gonna use, which there's a lot of them. There's a lot of options here. Do I go with the car? That's the reward this week. Should I do it, boys? I think I should. Why not? We'll show it off. GR86. Here we go. I still actually cannot believe, though, that I did not get cams in any of those spots. I was so close so many times. I was right there, boys. I thought I had them. Thought I had them. I am happy that it's over quicker, though, because I would have been running around all that time. We still would have ended up losing. You already know how it works. You already know. Nah. The Gunther works. Nah. Hey, man, you guys can keep talking all you want in chat. You know, the same person saying the same thing over and over ain't going to change the fact that 60% of the votes have gone for the Z06 out there. But alright, here we go. Man, I can't wait to go back to napping after the stream. Still so exhausted. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. It's gonna be that kind of day, huh? That drivatar just literally chose to drive into that traffic car. Oh, Lord have mercy, Cams. Of course your one hand isn't good in racing, only playground games, huh? Oh boy. Oh boy. We got a long way to go. Yo, Cams, you need to put some power in that thing. I mean, what are you doing? My goodness. You look like you're just cruising. Yo, Quasi, the heck with you. The heck with you, I tell you. Whoa, Sir Andy. Whoa, Sir Andy. What are you doing? We're street racing, not cross-country racing. Oh, my goodness. Sir Andy, what do you think this is? My God. Oh, great. Now you're leaving traffic for me, too. Sir Andy, I want to remind you one more time. It's a street race. Sir Andy, street, stay up. Stay in the street. Ah. Oh God. Oh God. Sir Eddie, the street. The street. Oh my goodness. Oh God. Oh God. You know, I haven't gotten the 40 points yet either for last week, but I'm about to. I'm about to. Yeah, Paradox, it's only going to be in the auction house at this point, unfortunately. I do maybe have an extra one, though? Good check. I sold one recently. I have... how many do I have? I think I kept two from... Whoa. I think I kept two for myself because... I have one that's kind of like built, and then I have one that's... Did I downgrade one? I don't remember. I'll have to look. I don't use that car a ton, but I definitely might. If I have three, I can auction one. If I only have two, I'll probably keep my two, though. Oh my god, dude. I looked at Chad. That car turned right in front of... Jesus. Do you see why I miss traffic, though? It makes it so much more exciting, boys. So much more exciting. Alright. We stayed on the streets and we got the dub. There it is, boys. There it is. Draco! Welcome to the stream. I can't believe you just missed PGGs, man. I had to go with... It was me and Rich against the four of them. We got broken up, and our two random teammates rage quitted it. But, what's up, man? Hope your recovery is going well. Thank you, Mr. Dracorius. Yeah, we had a pretty long conversation about everything here on the stream. Talked about it a little bit. Yeah, you know... I'm feeling okay. I definitely need to rest the rest of today after this stream, but we getting better. We getting better. You had to go to work this morning, what, for a couple hours? Might as well stay the full day. But sheesh, this game looks way better on PC. I mean, not really. You're watching a stream that doesn't even show true quality, first of all. Second, I've played this game on Xbox and PS5. It looks incredible on both. And I mean... My Xbox I got for free. The PlayStation was much cheaper than a PC that would play this game looking better, so I'm perfectly happy. But, yeah, and that is in the plans to do at some point. Is in the plans. Appreciate you tuning in. I think the 8C is in... Is the 8C in the backstage? Yeah, the 4C is back there. Can't remember if that one or not. It might be, though. It might be. Why did you have to go in and do that, though? It's crazy. And yeah, Ted Star, I mean, you know, this is obviously taking my mind off of it a little bit, but I still need to rest. I'm just, like, so tired and so drained and still so sore from everything that went on, and obviously the side effects, all the heavy medications I was given to deal with everything, so it's just, you know, it's a lot that happened all at once. What the? Yo, get the heck out of my way, buddy. The heck with you. Yeah, the heck with you. The work machine. And Justin, we knew the BMW M5 CS was going to win, let's be honest. Let's be honest. And I'm not, Drake. I already said earlier, I'm doing one run of everything with this opening convoy, and that'll be it for today. Don't got enough energy. It's only the 4C still. Did they? I guess the 8C lost then, because I know it was in the vote at one point. I will, Alan. We're only doing a couple more events. What's up, Isaac? Welcome. Told myself I'll make the treasure hunt, do a stream, and then... Oh god. The rain. And then I'll just, you know, sleep the rest of the day pretty much like I've been doing, so... Haven't done anything all week, you know what I mean? Like, that happened on Monday, and then today's Thursday, so... Felt like I needed to do something with myself. Yeah, I am, dude. I haven't even, like, slept properly through a night. It's kind of just been, you know, taking naps throughout the day, waking up, going to the bathroom, take another nap, try and eat, go to the bathroom, drink a ton of water, you know, take a nap, wake up. So I haven't actually slept through an entire night since Sunday, I guess. I guess it was Sunday. And not to mention, too, I was, like, not able to take a number 2 since Monday, or... Yeah, I guess it was Monday. I did today, finally. But that was brutal. I don't think I mentioned that yet. Not that really, that's probably TMI, but... it's definitely part of the whole thing. I'm sure you can understand how that feels when you're unable to take care of business. Oh, God. Apparently I've lost some of my control. Well, I had to rest a lot. I did go for a walk yesterday. I probably, once I get a lot of rest this afternoon, I probably will go for a walk. Cause I do think it's good to, you know, get the blood moving and everything. Get the blood pumping. All right. There's the GR86, boys. Fantastic car. Of course, rear-wheel drive, stock engine, no Forza Aero, just like all the builds. And it's definitely a must-own if you don't have it yet. So, excellent racing though, boys. Another one in the books. And yeah, I do. I take a multivitamin. Again, until I don't know what the call. Again, I'm a pretty healthy individual. Like, I don't eat fast food. I don't eat junk food barely. Like, I really don't know. It's a really surprising thing. Again, if you're just tuning in, I had a kidney stone on Monday. It was one of the most brutal experiences. It probably is literally the most brutal experience I've had in my entire life. So, but all right, A-Class Unlimited Off-Road, boys. We got cross country next. By the way, Draco though, and anyone else that's just tuning in, we will be doing well, we're gonna try and do the weekly, but at the end, which will be after this and the weekly, we are gonna do the open, complete a street racing Horizon Open custom event. So I will be able to invite 6 more viewers in. So anyone that has sent me a message, we'll be able to get you in for that. I will do that before we wrap up the stream here today. But it's got to wait for the boys to reconnect. And there's something interesting I want to look at for the weekly Forzathon, by the way, too. And the backstage vote this week is going to be very close. Don't forget, though, spring, we'll find out what the next playlist vote winner is. But this week, winter's your last chance to vote for the festival playlist thing. So let us know in chat. Are you going Donut on the right? You going German Auto on the left? Of course, we voted for German Automotive, as I think 70% of chat did. And then also, backstage vote this week. 59% of chat, probably about 200, yeah, over 200 votes went left so far, but I know people want that shiny red Ferrari too, so we're going to see what happens. And Russell, I've been trying to stream around season changeover. That's what I like to do, but of course when I got videos to make and all that, it doesn't always work out. I will be streaming next week, but then the week after, I'm not sure because I will be on vacation, so I'll have to see. I might have to stream on Friday or Saturday instead of Thursday, or just not stream at all. We'll see what happens. It will be the first week, I think, though, so we shall see. But all right, the boys are here. Time for some cross-country action. And this is going to be a shorter stream, like I mentioned, because I need to rest. It's already been, what, 52 minutes? But we got this event, we got the weekly, then we got Horizon Open, and I can go take my rest. Which I do need, boys, truly. So we will go with this one. We'll go with the Jeep. We'll go with the Jeep. Jeep. I wonder, too, if people are voting, like, truly for basically Chevy versus Ferrari, or are some people voting for those electric cars? The BMW e-Drive, I think the i40, or the Ioniq 6, which I like both of them too, but they're, well, I should say I like the Ioniq 6. The BMW not as much, but the Corvette's my favorite car out of all those, for sure. Although the SF90 is really nice too, but. And Mario, that is kind of the idea with the playlist, right? I mean, it's just cool to have something to play each week. It's enjoyable. I love racing and everything each week. It's the main thing that keeps me coming back. I don't need the cars anymore, but just fun to get together, race, have a good time, you know. But it's pretty much all I play is on Thursday. I'll do this stream, and then I probably won't really touch this much until, you know, some point if I need a couple more points to get to 40. I used to do 100% every week. Two people just barrel rolled. I think it was Cams and Sir Andy. Yeah, that's karma for what you guys done to us in Playground Games. Oh god, I'm swerving all over the place. Oh god. Oh god! Tomas! Boost! I just gave Tomas a mid-air tush push. That was perfect. Where's the checkpoint? Where's that checkpoint? Oops, sorry, Rich. Which one's a gross EV? Yeah, the SF90 is definitely not the nicest looking Ferrari, but the Z06 is just so beautiful, and it's rear-wheel drive, and it's got that beautiful engine, so it's kind of hard for me to go against that one, but alright. No. Thought I was gonna flip for sure. Boys. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Nothing's official or confirmed yet, but I'm sure people have heard the leaks and rumors, which you guys know I never talk about until we, you know, have official information, but I wouldn't be mad about it. And I think it'd be cool to get just a tease or a reveal this year, and then like an official full reveal and trailer, you know, next year at like Xbox Game Showcase or whatever. But we'll see what they do. We'll see what they end up, you know, doing. I mean, either way, we know the next Forza's coming out next year. That's been confirmed, so. Looking forward to it, boys. I have a lot of goals to accomplish before then, and of course this week was a major setback, but we'll hope that we can still hit our things. I do, Russell. I do think the PlayStation will get a day one. I would be irritated as a PlayStation player if that wasn't the case, but I will say there is definitely the possibility that they could do like an Xbox exclusivity thing where, you know, play it first on Xbox like a week early or a month early or whatever, just to give Xbox some of that exclusivity that they used to have, you know. But I don't like the idea of that. I'm just saying it could happen. I think it could happen. I hope it does not. As Forza president, I would not be approving of that, but you know, you never know. It's a whole new situation. There's really no way to know for sure how they're going to handle everything, but excellent driving, boys. Yo, who are the two that barrel rolled in the beginning, though? I think I pointed out who it was, but I'm not 100% sure. That was pretty funny, though. Yeah, both of you were rolling. The game's been crossplay. Always has been. On PlayStation only, you have the option to turn that off for some reason, but on Xbox and PC, you do not have that option, at least in this game. What's up, Waleed? Welcome to the stream. I hope they fix that. Hope everybody can, you know, choose how they're going to handle that in a future game. But alright. Ribera Ricosa. What is this? Circuit? It's another sprint? I don't remember which one this is. Oh. This one. Okay. I remember this one. I don't know if I'd call it a power move, but it would definitely be a, you know, quicker way to handle things. Gotta be careful where everybody else is here. Oh, that was so perfect. Oh my god. That was not perfect. It's alright. We got through the beginning pretty quick. My only thing is they've never used, you know, the Tokyo Game Show or whatever to reveal something. It's always been like E3 or Xbox Game Showcase, but with obviously things changing, you never know. Thanks for the boost. Hey man, nothing's ever certain. When that Dravatar just completely missed the— oh my god! I just rode his roof. That was wild. He missed the checkpoint too. Been doing some crazy things in this game lately. It's all good, Daniel. I think we're just in recovery stage now. Appreciate it though. I don't know what's happening out here anymore. Sir Andy's trying to break all the fences for me. He missed a couple. It's all gonna come down to the landing here, boys. You already know. Alright, Cams, do something really funny off of this jump, alright? Do some more barrel rolls down there. Nope, he had a smooth landing. Damn it, Cams. Do it for the audience, damn it. Anyone behind us get a barrel roll? No. Nice racing, boys. Another one. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is the weekly. I want to see... I want to see if there's something that we can use for this. I'm sure you guys already know what it is, but we got to test it. We got to see. And Wander, I've never played. I actually almost bought Gran Turismo, which, by the way, had some spelling skill issues with Gran Turismo there. But I almost bought it when it was on sale for like 29 bucks about a month ago, end of July, I think. But I missed it. The day that it expired, I thought it'd be the end of the day. It was like the beginning of the day, so A lot of other people on the stream that I told about that too were upset. Well, my moderators too. But the next time it goes on a sale where it's at least $30 or under, I probably will get it, and then I will probably share my opinion because it'll be my first time playing that, you know. So, but here's what I want to test for the weekly, and my current. This is actually going to work out just like last week. I'll end up at 38 points because we're going to be at 36 after this, and then 2 more points from the Open, which again, if you're watching, anybody will be able to join for that. But so I want to see if you can use the Forza edition to get through some of these chapters for this. I don't remember, to be honest with you, because it's been so long, but this is the 1987 right here, Trans Am. If it doesn't work, though, we can just use the regular one, but we're going to see. Let's test it. Has anyone else tested this so far? See if this gets, because this would make it a little bit quicker for some of the stuff we got to do. So let's see. Will it work? Hey, it does work. Look at that. The Forza Edition Pontiac Firebird Trans Am works. So we got to go for a 5-mile cruise, 6 stars across speed zones, and then we got to win a street race. So we're going to do this together, and we're going to do this right now. So, of course, we'll go on the highway. We'll full send it a little bit until we hit the goal. Start over here. Why not? Happy to see that works, though, for anyone wondering. This does work, Forza Edition, for your Forzathon Weekly. And this will make it way easier to do the other challenges, so. I mean, of course, you could build the other one, but mine was in Delta class, and I did not plan on moving it, so. Thing's a 4-speed, wow. 190 miles per hour, we'll take it. Very nice, very nice. It's pretty cool front end with the pop-up headlights. Oh god! Wow, I don't know how I missed that. That was an insane reaction. I wasn't even looking at the in front of me directly. Whew. The heck with you, Wild. The heck with you. Oh, we should be close to 5 miles. It's always right around this speed zone. It's actually a shame that we wouldn't finish right before the speed zone, but we're gonna not hit that because again we want to make sure we can see it get completed. This thing sounds really good too. Love the tires on it. It's a beaut. The black and white Trans Ams. There we go. 5 years in style, 5 miles. Alright, so we need 6 stars from speed zones. The one that I usually like to do that we could probably get 3 stars with twice would be this one right here. Now, make sure my convoy doesn't all bunch up over top of each other, but we'll start over here and we'll go, we should be able to go back and forth and get this done. And then we'll go do a street race. We'll do S1 class, and if you don't have an S1, you can borrow my car, but we'll go and win that street race. The weekly will be done, and then we'll open up the lobby to do the Horizon Open Street. Alright, I gotta get enough grip here. And I gotta go 135. You're lucky. Hey, wait, what? What the heck just happened? Why didn't it start the speed zone for me? What? There we go. That was so strange. I mean, I paused that I wouldn't hit Tomas, but that was weird. Yeah, this car will easily do 3 stars here, as you can see. Needed 135. We're barely going to go under 135, so easy peasy lemon squeezy. Go back in the reverse and do the same thing. Always wait for the events at the bottom to finish showing, though, because otherwise it won't let you start the speed zone. Maybe that was the problem, actually. Alright, should be good. There's Tomas. Remember, you don't got to worry about traffic because it ghosts, and you should be able to practically full send it and get that done. So there we go. Should be it. Should be going to chapter 4. Hey, so the heck with you, silly. The heck with you. Yeah, well, the heck with you. That's all I gotta say. But anyways, chapter 4 then, to win a street race. Hopefully everybody in my convoy is caught up to speed here. Then we're going to end off again. 6 more viewers will be able to come in here for the street racing open custom event. We'll do one of those. And then your boy is going back to the sack. We're going back to sleeping like we've been doing the last couple days here. Looks like we should be good. We'll do... What street race should we do? We'll do a quick one. We'll do one that has some speed to it as well. Let's go to, you know what? Do the Highland Climb, boys. The Highland Climb. Oh, by the way, we will vote for the backstage before we get out of here, too. But alright. We gotta do co-op. We'll do... I'll just make sure it's the 2 Pontiacs that are eligible for this, which would be these 2 right there, the 1987s. Both of them should work. And then tourist drive. No, we'll do highly skilled drivatars. Clear conditions. Rewind off. Traffic on. S1 clash. No music. Here we go. Next Thursday, Waleed. I gotta continue. Well, that's probably when it's gonna be. I need to continue resting. I'm probably not gonna be doing much else till next week, and then I will be going on vacation then for a week. So, kind of a weird time here, right? Had this weird medical thing happen, hospitalization out of nowhere, and then got about a week to recover, and then I hopefully will be okay to go on vacation for a week. So. Then hopefully things will be back to normal after that. Hopefully nothing outlandish will happen again. Treasure hunt is posted on the channel for anyone that might be looking for that. We also covered the photo challenge right at the beginning of this stream. And I love when people comment like things that I literally specified. Like someone put in my treasure hunt video, 500 feet is 152.4 meters. Like I literally put that in the video. Like I'm always one step ahead of these people, so they don't even realize it. But alright, boys. Here we go. What is this truck doing just standing there? Yo, Tomas, you gotta lose. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You gotta lose. Oh my god. Tomas, you gotta lose the wang, and hopefully not all will. Oh my god. That ugly wang, Tomas, you should know better. Oh god. See, that wang caught the side rails. That's why I don't want to use that. Oh my god! Ah! I had nowhere to go. And of course I caught loose. Tomas, get rid of that wang, damn it! It's in my face! Don't catch the guardrails again, don't do it. Alright, let's get it together here, boys. Woo-wee! And they really like putting this traffic right where I'm supposed to be driving. Damn, Cams, you really need to get back into an all-wheel drive Mitsubishi. My goodness, you poor thing. The one-handed bandit. Should be your new nickname, the one-handed bandit. Nice job, boys. Top 6. We are in highly skilled. This ain't no tourist. Oh, I almost missed that checkpoint. Jesus. This car has a weird, like, handling characteristic to it. Like, it's very responsive and it can be very grippy, but it can also slide out, like, instantly at the same time. It's strange. 4-speed transmission. Pretty cool setup, though. Very unique. Man, this traffic is something. They take it out of the trial and then they double it in the seasonal championships. Well, they were still add it back to the trial, though. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it'd be a fun trial last week. I got pretty bored of it. Skirt, skirt. Skirt, skirt. See how easy it is to drift? If you try to drift it. But then it will grip if you wanted to, too. That's true. But this is like a championship race. Oh, God! Street racing and highly skilled with traffic, you know what I mean? But the street championship that we did in A-Class Modern Sports Cars, it was basically the same as that race. But, you know, somebody didn't get to see that. What's going on, Salah? How you doing? Alright, well there is your weekly. And that puts us up to 36 points, boys. We're now going to open up the lobby to 5 more viewers so we can do some street racing in the good old Horizon Open Custom, and that will get us 2 more points, put us at 38, and then allow me to just sleep for the next 5 or 6 days. Nah, Cams, you don't need none of that. Just got to stop having those skill issues. Or at least, you know, the one arm, which arm is it? The one arm that's not working for you. But alright, Phoenix Rising, there it is, and of course we proved that the Forza edition does also work for that, which is pretty cool. Hey! Street race, by the way, boys. There it is! 40 points from last week, even though we had 39 at the beginning of this stream, so we're gonna claim those rewards. And guess what? 96 is the number, and yes, we're gonna do A-Class Street Racing Custom for Horizon Open. Final thing we're doing, boys. If you want to join, make sure you send me a message. Real quick before we do that, though, final official poll is 59% of the votes went for the Z06. The one thing I also want to point out again, though, the first PS5 playlist... Actually, no, it wasn't the first PS5 playlist, I guess. Or wait a minute. 0 out of 200. Well, this one glitched up. 0 out of 212. Oh, there we go. I was going to say 175. Anyways, I thought it was... So there was these two before PS5 got it, I guess, that were like repeat playlists. But this one right here, Cinco de Mayo, which was only a couple, you know, playlists ago, did have the Ferrari SF90 Stradale. It was right there in summer season. I know a lot of people missed it, but I just want to point out it was out pretty recently. The Corvette has not been out in recent times, so I understand why the people want to go Corvette. Again, you can't go wrong with this backstage vote. I think they're both pretty good options. It's going to be really interesting to see because a lot of people love the red shiny Ferraris always, you know. Another type of people love the newer C8 Corvette, so we'll see. But chat, again, I got no dog in the fight here, so we're going to go with you guys. 58 to 59% of the vote, somewhere in there. It should be 59%. Over 250 votes went left for the Corvette Z06, so there's the official backstage vote. And don't forget, final week to vote for the playlist here. German Automotive is what 70% of people went with. And, alright, so time to invite some people in for the good old Horizon Open, boys. If you want to join for this, make sure you send that message. So we got a couple members here. We got Jack, we got Draco, and we got Sir Mano. It'll be A-Class, anything goes, street racing, Horizon Open, collisions will be on. Final spots, we'll give it to these people that have been waiting here a while, if they're still around. We got Void, we got Macro. Just gonna send a few more here. I gotta make sure that I only have 11 here, because if I have more than 11, then I wouldn't be able to start a street racing open. It would just randomize. Like whenever I have 12 in the convoy, and I always talk about this, for some reason, whatever I select in that open screen just doesn't work. It's very strange, but looks like I still have a spot or two available. And again, we're doing Horizon Open, A-Class Street. I'm going to be activating it through the online Horizon Open custom racing tab here. And we are 2 people away from me starting it. Two mo. See if you guys join. Sounds good, Black Magic. Hopefully see you next week. I should be streaming. You know, another thing too, actually, is there... Let's see. There is a treasure hunt and a photo challenge. So probably will not be a season changeover stream next week, but probably a couple hours after, just like last time. Alright, we're at 10. I need one more. I need one more. There we go. Is that it? 11? Perfect. Alright, so. Let's keep the standard around here, boys. No Forza Aero. No drivetrain swaps. No engine swaps. But you can use anything A-class for street. That is the theme and the restriction here. I don't have a picture of this. How do I not have a picture of that? Interesting. Guess I never took a picture of those final car pack cars. And also, I think I still need to do, yeah, the Horizon Realm. I think there's one more that we need to do to get the, yeah, see 11 left here. But yeah, to get the Starato, well, I gotta technically do 5 more of them, but a couple more accolades too, and a couple achievements. And then hide and seek. We'll be at 100% completion. We're getting there, boys, but alright, here we go. By the way, I can invite somebody else in too to take the final spot here. Now that we got this connecting in. Gosh, I hate how long this takes sometimes. There we go. Alright. Is it connecting us? Yes, it is, because I can't hit start. Hopefully it'll let crypto in here too. Remember, guys, no ramming. If anybody sees you ramming them that I can't see, they might send me a clip, and that might get you banned from the channel, so please don't do it. Most of you guys are consistent viewers here, so I don't expect to see it, but you never know. By the way, if the Punisher ends up watching this stream, or if anybody sees him in chat at any point here before we wrap up, you guys better get on him and tell him he rage quit, because he did RSVP to be here this morning, but did not show up, boys. Can you believe that? Did not show up for his RSVP on the stream. Absolutely unacceptable, I tell you. But alright, there we go. Coast Run. Jungle Descent in Cruce de Valle. What are we gonna go with, boys, for A-class here? Remember, guys, no Forza Aero, no drivetrain swaps, and no all-wheel drive swaps. Or no engine swaps. Let's try and keep it legitimate around here. And I haven't brought out my Audi in a while, boys. The 95K Audi, remember the one that I couldn't bring to our little Super Saloon showdown? We'll bring it out to this one. See how we do. Been a while. Been a very long time, actually, since I've driven this car. It'll be interesting to see what everybody brings. Anything A-class for street racing and Horizon Open. I better not see any wangs. Better not fumble that rule, boys. That's the community standard around here. No drivetrain swaps, no engine swaps, no Forza Aero. Tomas, I don't want to hear any of that. Oh, you in big trouble, Tomas. Big trouble, I tell you. Is this the first race? A couple people didn't get in, apparently. Very strange. I think Tomas is one of them. Oh, I can't do it now, though. I can't do it now. Here we go. By the way, we only got to do one race, so. Uh-oh. Watch out for traffic, boys. Oh, the flying spur. A beautiful selection. Oh, the traffic's about to intensify, boys. You can just feel it. That mid-morning rush. Oh, hell no. We're doing it, boys. We're doing it. Hopefully I don't regret it. Oh, that was perfect. Absolutely perfect, boys. That was not so perfect, but still better. Andy's like, I thought this is street racing. What's going on, Max? How you doing? There you have it, boys. 38 points. We just need a couple of dailies to finish it off for the week. Get those dailies at some point. I'm going to be backing out now, but if anybody does want to, you know what, let me try and invite a couple other peoples in here and you guys can do another race if you want to. I think Tomas disconnected. Then you guys will at least be in the lobby, because when I leave it'll disconnect me. So yo, Draco, what did you do to Andy? Yo, it must have been some payback for what they done to us during that playground games earlier. It must have been. It had to be, boys, had to be. Hey, I don't got no control over the timing here, Tomas. There's nothing I can do here. A 10-second penalty. Oh my god. Oh damn. Hey, it happens, guys. It happens. These things happen. By the way, there is only 3 minutes left on that super chat goal. You guys have really fumbled the bag out there today. Fumbled it, I tell you. Maybe I'll do one more race. Hey, go birds. We got a beautiful emote for that one. Hey, Crypto's in here. We got one random in here. He's in a stock car. Alright, I'll do one more. I'll do one more, boys. Oh, there's Tomas, but Ploplo. Not Oplo, Ploplo. Drake, I've heard that before. He might rage quit. Rich rage quit. So Tomas, you should be able to get into the next one, hopefully. Really, Cams? That's what we doing? Oh god. My god. That was scary. Uh-oh. Somebody ended up in a tree. Yeah, the poor rammed him in his stock car. Yeah, so, Wet Isle, look at your daily challenges. They don't expire until they're 7-day timers. So any of the dailies that you still have active, you can complete and get that final point. That's exactly what I did. Because again, I didn't play at all this week, so. But yeah, anyone that's either gets like even gifted membership, or if you guys join the tier 0, I do add pretty much everybody to my PlayStation list because I haven't, at least to this point, used PlayStation a ton, but I do have plans of a reason to only use PlayStation in the future. Doesn't mean I'm still not going to use Xbox, but like certain things I do will only be on PlayStation, which you guys will see what that'll look like in the future, but I do have a bunch of people added over there. Anyone that has the PlayStation side of things, because it can connect a little quicker. Ooh, we got 26 and 26 in the 2-3. Now I feel like I gotta like stay to see how this ends up working out and see if Tomas ends up in here. I might as well finish it at this point, right? You guys did not finish that super chat goal though. You just failed it. Fumbled the bag, I tell you. Fumbled another one, boys. We'll pop up the final one of the stream right there though. It's almost an hour and a half. We'll just finish the last race. Whatever, boys. We'll finish the last one. After this, then, though, I am 100% officially out of here. Time to go, hopefully, I'm going to have to go, like, food shopping and stuff, too. Don't have anything much in my house. I have some simple things. I can probably make lunch, actually. I got some good meatballs, boys. We got some chickpea pasta meatballs, and I don't know if I still have bell pepper, and I don't have to see, but probably make that for lunch. Then I'll have to go food shopping. I'll wait till later tonight when it's empty. I shop at night when it's not as busy. It just makes it so that you can just go through the store quick, get what you need. You don't got to worry about long lines, checkout, long lines, anywhere in the store. Aisles being crammed. Yeah, Cams, that is true. That is true. The bridge part of that race when there's traffic, that last one we just did, is always just crazy. Draco, Draco, that could cost you. It might cost you the 2 spot. You might be the number 2 top fan, but you might not be number 2 on the board here. Today, though, Sir Andy, the number 1 top fan out there. Draco, number 2, even though he showed up way late, which is kind of crazy. And then Bing, the number 3 top fan, 325 XP. And I don't know. No, I have not heard anyone talk about connection issues out here. Oh, really? Northeast. Very nice. Yeah, meatballs are pretty good. You got to get the right ones, though. Some of them are not good. Especially some of the frozen ones. They, like, just have crap in them. Like, I already pay attention to, what I eat and stuff, but now I got to pay even more attention. And in case anyone's just tuning in, didn't hear me talking about it earlier, if you watch back the stream, you'll definitely hear me talk about it in quite a lot. But we unfortunately... Damn, nobody got in? What the heck? We unfortunately had a kidney stone on Monday, and it was the most brutal experience of my life. It was agonizing, probably 12 to 20 hours of my life, and very uncomfortable last 3 days, but starting to get better. Still need to rest more, but that's why the stream's a little shorter here today and only doing, 1 lobby. Except for the open, technically. I guess this is a new lobby, but Cruce de Valle, boys. We finished it off right here. Oh, God. You guys got to battle out for those pedestal positions. I think I'm safe to be in the pedestal no matter what happens here, but some of the guys in the 2-3, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. Draco wants it. Oh, God! Oh, my God! Draco really wants it, though. That was crazy. Told you there'd be traffic. I miss this being in the trial so much, though. This makes it so much more fun. You actually have to, like, drive in different ways, you can't just, like, mindlessly just go perfectly on the driving line or something. You gotta actually maneuver around cars like you should have to do in street racing. That's kind of the whole point of it. You got to do so confidently. I just combined confidently and competently. Draco's in the 2. He wants it. Damn, imagine being the number 2 fan and number 2 in Horizon Open. I couldn't possibly jinx it, could I? What could possibly go wrong? God. Ramson, are you able to do like every other online feature with no issues? Because it could be either you don't have like an internet connection, or it's possible, I guess, you could be like bans. I don't really think that would be it, but just a thing that popped into my head. Or you might just need to restart your game. Could just be like, you know, servers got glitched up or something. If you've been on quick resume or something like that. Damn, Cam. So, wow, look at all the... These are going to be close times. My goodness, look at that. Damn, son. I mean, look at 304s, 305, 306s, 307, all right there. You guys are all right there. Excellent racing, boys. Excellent racing. Draco, you are officially the number 2 person of the stream today. Number 2 in Horizon Open, the number 2 top fan. 4-point dub. So Randy takes the number 1 top fan spot, though, and Bing in the number 3 top fan spot. What's going on, Bob? How you doing? And that is going to wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen, for the stream this week. I am starving, so I'm going to go make those meatballs that I was talking about. After that, I'm going to just drink water, nap, piss, repeat. It's going to be the rest of my day here, and possibly rest of my weekend. We'll see what happens, you know. We'll see what happens. Oh, not the delivery truck. Oh, my God. Everybody quit. Everybody out. Everybody quit. Unless you want to keep racing, I guess. I mean, you do your thing. But it was fun racing, boys. It was a good time for sure. We got to make sure that we kick Draco out of here, though. To heck with that guy. To heck with him. Damn, Cervado got out of that quick, but we had to make sure we kicked him at least. I guess Cam's, too. Get that guy the heck out of here, too. So, Randy, I'll let you stay. Actually, no, you beat me up in playground. Oh, he got out. Damn it. Damn it. I hesitated. This is why I can't hesitate, boys. You always got to be decisive. But anywho, ladies and gentlemen, there's your 38 points for the week, your GR86. I'll do a couple of dailies to finish off, you know, getting, yeah, look, honk my prelude horn and smash a couple beach balls at the stadium. We already went there this morning for the photo challenge and for the daily, and that was on stream. And then Treasure Hunt, we, of course, posted the new video. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Continue to pray for me and my health so I continue to feel better and get back to normalcy. You probably won't see a stream from me until next Thursday for spring season, but of course that's when we'll find out who won the festival playlist vote and who won the backstage vote, which again, the vote today, we went left, 58%, 59% of chat. And, of course, last week, the M5CS did take the cake. So that's going to wrap it up, boys. I got to go rest my voice, go rest my body, rest my mind, rest everything, get food in my stomach, and hope that we can keep on going back to feeling better. But thanks for all the support, guys. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys watching and joining in, even though it was a very less energetic stream and, you know, not my full self, which is understandable. I think anyone that may have experienced what I told you about, it's probably the case, right? But have a great day, have a great weekend, have a great rest of your winter season here, and I will see you on the next one. Peace. Pew.